All right, it finally happened. Bradley Beal has been bought out by the Phoenix Suns. Suns fans, your long national nightmare is over. And just like I predicted on my page 9 days ago, he is signing a 2-year, $11 million deal with the Clippers with a player option on the second year. Like I explained in that original video, the reason why he's doing this is basically that he lost about $1.5 million in his buyout with the Suns due to some CBA rules that they basically can't give him. So ultimately, he takes a little bit of a pay cut this year, similar to what DeAndre Ayton did with the Lakers. But next year, he gets the chance to cash out in free agency when a lot more teams have cap space. He might be able to prove himself this year. And if the Clippers really like him, they can give him a raise. So I know the Clippers are building their own version of the UNC squad right now. Most of their rotation is about 28 to 36 years old in this upcoming year, but they're sneakily kind of a deep team. If I had to do a tier ranking after the Beal signing and the John Collins trade and the Brook Lopez signing, I feel like I would put the Clippers in the second tier in the West. I think tier 1 is going to be OKC at the top because they just won the title. They won the West last year, and while it wasn't always pretty, they are the defending champions. They're still really young. You're going to expect some internal development from their guys, and while it's really hard to repeat, I think they have about as good a chance as any recent champion of repeating. And then just below them, probably in the same tier, I would say the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets took them to 7 last year. I think the Michael Porter Jr. to Cam Johnson upgrade is huge. They also learned this year in free agency you can use your veteran minimum deals, something that Calvin Booth refused to do for some reason. And they brought in Bruce Brown, Tim Hardaway Jr., Jonas Valanciunas via trade. And then they're also getting back Day'Ron Holmes from last year, who tore his Achilles and actually played in Summer League. Their biggest issue since their championship is they just have no bench at all. Their starters are still really good. They all fit together. One of the best starting fives in the NBA, if not the best starting five. And now they finally have some chances on some bench pieces. That second tier, I think I would go the Rockets at the top. Obviously, they got Kevin Durant this offseason. I expect some internal development from them as well. They also added Dorian Finney-Smith. Getting rid of Jalen Green, who's now on the Suns, replacing Bradley Beal as addition by subtraction, in my opinion. And then right below that, I think I would have the Clippers or the Wolves. I would have both of those teams in that second tier. I would say the second tier is those 3 teams. I think those are the 3 teams that have a real chance of winning the West next year that aren't considered one of the favorites. I would probably say OKC and Denver are probably the co-favorites with a real chance to win. All of these teams have like 7 to 9 legit playoff level rotation guys. Clippers now have tons of different ways they can play. They can go stretch 5 with Brook Lopez. They can play the traditional way with Zubac in there. When Harden sits, Beal can help run the offense. He'll also play well off James Harden, I think. Ultimately, I think their ceiling comes down to that Beal and Harden fit, though.